Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of the indicator store of the series Do It Yourself. And today we are going to cover a very fast review about how to automate signals with the basic configuration of NinjaTrader. You don't need nothing. Let's say that you have an indicator that paint signals like this one. Okay, most of the indicators that paint signals use plots or objects. In this case, those are plots. Objects are like this: chart marker, triangle up. This is an object, and you can see it may be look similar, but it is not exactly the same. The objects change the size when you maximize or minimize, but maybe we can get confused about what is a plot and what is an object. When you double click an object, you get the drawing objects window. When you double click a plot, usually it goes to the indicator settings. If it is a plot, usually the indicator has settings, not always, but sometimes it has settings where we can change the shape. For example, instead of a triangle up, we can choose something else. The color, including the size also. So if your indicator has objects, the only way to automate is using markers, okay? But if your indicator uses plots, then you can automate with builder or even with the method that we are going to explain today. For example, this indicator, as we can see, has two plots, signal up and signal down. And when they don't have a value, the result is NA, non-available. And when they have a value, it shows the price where the signal is painted. Okay, so on Builder, on NinjaScript, or anywhere, we can wait for the plot to have a value. And we can use an alert for that. For example, if we use the alert function, we want the alert enable. You can choose a name, for example, longs. And when the alert triggers, after that, usually we want to enable the automation again. No, usually at bar close. So after a long signal is executed, we want to be ready for another signal. So we can select never or at bar close. Now, which is the event? The event is that this indicator in the plot corresponding to the long signals, this one, is printed somewhere. It has a value, no? So we can say that the conditions are that the indicators on this section, only the indicators added to the chart are listed. So this indicator, and it can be any indicator, this is just an example. This indicator, for example, has no parameters, but if your indicator has parameters, all of the parameters are listed here. And here we can also select the plot. Which of the plots of the indicator, for example, signal up, and we want to detect when signal up has a value, any value. So we can say it is not equal to 0. Not equal to 0 means that it is printed somewhere. Okay, so not equal, numeric value 0. And when this is true, it means that we have a signal, a long signal. So we can configure different message. It is shown on the alert window. But the most important, the actions, what we want to do when that happens. And the most interesting is submitting an order. Okay, so we can submit an order in any of the available accounts according to where we are connected now. So we can choose the account, what to do, if going long, short, whatever, and then how you want to enter, if at market with a limit order. And also, and this is also very important, we can select an ATM. So I can place one contract, two contract, etc. Or just let the ATM to define the trade size, how many positions, target stops, trailing stops, etc. So here we can select one of the many ATMs that we have configured. You can search on my channel. There are a lot of videos about the ATM. So that's all. Very simple. Account, type of order, ATM. Okay. So when this is true, when we have a signal, we enter long with an ATM order. And at the following bar, it rearms, so it starts looking again for a signal. And this is for longs. So we need to do the same for the shorts. So we can go to the alerts, and you can see that we can copy and paste. So now this is shorts. Okay. Uh, which is the difference? We are looking for a different plot instead of signal up, signal down. And also we use a different order instead of going long, going short, or whatever you want to do. So now it is ready. So it is detecting the plots of your indicator, executing an order. The number of features is very limited. You don't have money management, time windows, or you cannot override trade. For example, this trade is going to enter a long, and this is going to enter a short, not paying attention to the other ITMs. So this will remain long, and now you have a short. So it can be long and short at the same time. But anyway, this is the easiest and fastest way to automate a signal. You can be looking at this. The idea is as soon as the signal is printed, NinjaTrader is going to trigger the alert, and it is going to enter long or short or whatever. Then from ChartTrader you can do whatever you need, for example, closing the previous position, etc. If you want more control, because this is free, this is included. If you want more control, you can use markers. There are a lot of videos about markers on my channel. With markers, we can do a lot of things, create signals, filter signals. For example, we can select different type of objects or plots, fast signals, enter with different order types, limit the daily profit and daily loss, use time windows. We can use even more than one, three time windows, for example. Close the position after a certain time. And also, of course, you have the option to enable only longs, only shorts, change the account, use automatic, semi-automatic, or manual mode. If you want more info about this, you can contact me on the chat room. The instructions are on the description of this video. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.